Hey there folks, Justin Christensen here from Conversion Fanatics, and today I want to ask you a question. Are you seeing rising ad costs, and are you seeing acquisition costs go up and you're not really sure what's going on? You've tried a bunch of things, you've split tested your ads, you've tried different targeting, you've tried the latest Facebook ads hack or whatever it is these days, but you're just not seeing the return that you're potentially looking for. But what if I told you that the ads aren't the problem and traffic actually isn't the problem? So when things aren't going good, it's easy to blame the traffic. Just people think so often that they just need to get more eyeballs on their offer, when in fact there's another side to the equation, and that is optimization and conversion optimization. Because conversion optimization, and I say conversion loosely because there's many different elements. Many people just think conversion is immediately sale or immediately a lead. Well, there's many different elements that go into that. And really with conversion optimization, you are understanding the behaviors of your visitors and how they interact with your brand and marketing. It comes down to the offer, to the value proposition, to the positioning, to the social proof, to the type of product, the audience, the pain points, the benefits of the product. There's many different things, including all of the elements on your page, starting from the home page and the layout and the structure and the content you're positioning it as, the flow, the process, the steps in your process. There's many different things that go into that equation. But optimizing ads is important. Obviously, you need to continue to try to improve that. But perfect ads, perfect targeting, it doesn't matter if you're not taking the other side of the equation. We had a guy come to us recently and discussed he had gone through 4 different Facebook ad agencies in the last 3 or 4 months because he was seeing such dramatic reduction in his return on advertising spend. And he had never been truly optimizing his site. And he raised his prices to try to increase his average order value, but there's many different ways that you can go about doing so. And with optimization, you're able to, scale more effectively, your traffic becomes more effective, and things just become a whole lot easier. So instead of just that particular company just testing his price and trying to raise his price, he could be more strategic about offering upsells or cross-sells, do free shipping threshold raises, and do other different strategic things, and then understand the behaviors of his visitors and how they interact with his actual site and his brand through strategic optimization. His return on ad spend would have probably been better. We had another company that we had taken their conversion rate from about 2% to about 3%, and then over a 2-week period, they turned on 70% more traffic. And as you would probably guess, the conversion rate dipped down to about 2.1%. And then we're like, wait a second, why our conversion rate, we did all of this work, why is our conversion rate so low again? Well, they had 70% more traffic, so they were making a truckload more money. They were able to scale more effectively, and as a result, they grew about 300% in the last 12 months or so because they were able to scale effectively. And yes, the conversion rate dipped, but it was still converting at a much higher rate than what it probably would have had we not been optimizing up until that point. So what happens with conversion optimization is your advertising becomes more effective, and people just think, oh yeah, I'm just going to raise my conversion rate and it's going to be all magically done. But a byproduct of that is your cost per acquisition, even if we don't touch the ads, it typically will go down 20 to 30%. We have seen as high as, taking a customer or an acquisition cost down from $80 down to about $12. We've taken a couple other companies about $25 or $26 down to about $13 or $14. And, we've seen as much as retargeting campaigns come back as 25 cents per customer acquisition just because we have effectively optimized. And what happens as a result is your average order value will go up and your customer acquisition costs will go down. So your return on ad spend will go up. We've heard stories, a typical scenario, display advertising or PPC or something like that will get about $2 to $3, maybe $4 on the high end for every dollar spent on average. Of course, there's anomalies out there and people getting much better results than that. But with conversion optimization, if you factor in everything, for every dollar spent, you're going to return about $45 on average. You know, we see oftentimes $300,000, $400,000 in annualized revenue increases for clients just by making some simple adjustments and better identifying and connecting with the audience's behavior. And actually what happens is you're going to be able to spend more to acquire a customer if your marketing is dialed in. I had a friend that sold his company, and he told me early on when we were doing their optimization, he said, we're just going to out-convert everybody else in the marketplace, and they did a great job. So what would it mean to you to be able to spend $5, $10, $15 more to acquire a customer than your competition, or even what you're currently at? How much would that mean for your business if you were still be able to be profitable with that marketing spend? So many people pay attention to the advertising side of things, which is vitally important. You need good quality traffic coming to your site. But in order for you to scale effectively, there's another piece of the puzzle, and you need to effectively optimize. So you need to identify the behaviors of the visitors, what they're paying attention to, what they're ignoring, where they're falling off, what elements hold the most weight, and then deliver that by removing friction points and testing those elements to improve it. And you can be strategic about it to, do abandoned carts. You can do, product detail page increases. You can do all sorts of different things to test and identify what's going on with those visitors. But if you want a better return on your advertising spend, stop focusing so much on your advertising and your traffic and start turning the focus to what the visitors are actually seeing once they click on the ad. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share, comment, and leave us your questions if you have some, and I'll be happy to answer them on an upcoming video. So make it a great day. This again is Justin Christensen from Conversion Fanatics. We'll talk to you again soon.